afternoon, everybody. So, today I want to ask you, are you wondering why your committed relationships aren't working? Are you worried that something is wrong with you? Are you wondering if there is someone out there for you because of the relationships you had in the past? This is for you. All right. In the past, you were in a committed relationship. All right. This person did leave you, and it is being the reason why is not a good fit. All right. So in the past, you have had relationships in the past, but they were more controlling. All right. And because of that relationship, I feel like it's more of a commitment. So like maybe like a committed marriage or marriages or long time common law relationships. And when I mean long, I mean 3 years, 5 years, 7 years. But I feel like it's more in the 3 to 5 range. Okay. So this is how the story goes. All right. So in the past, okay. So this person strategy was they didn't listen. They listened to the outer world, right? What other people thought of them. All right. And they thought that the best situation was for this marriage to happen. All right. But out of that relationship, there were some controlling strengths against you. All right. And you and these relationships, this man left you, and you're wondering yourself if it was your fault or not. What did you do wrong? What was the circumstances behind it? The fact is that you guys were never a fit. And I feel like you probably went through this 3 times already. The reason being, I see the 3 dark sides here with your right hand pushing them away, which is more of like the outer world, the conscious world, and you weren't listening to your left side, the brighter side, the inner self side of your view, okay? So you had to build up this wall around you, around these relationships, so no one could get in. All right. And that's because they were a lot stronger than you were. But I feel like you did build that strength. All right. And because you built up that strength, this person who likes the power, who likes possessions, meaning exactly what I'm saying here, possessions, all right? They didn't see you as yourself. They saw you as an item, all right? And when you build up that strength in the past, you changed yourself. You grew for yourself as a better person. And that's why they left, because they could no longer control you. All right? It was not ever, ever your fault. But the great news is the future. The high priestess. All right? Because you did end up battling that strength. And I mean, it was a battle. You built that strength, all right? Where you found peace. You found your inner self, all right? You found that cup of you. Cups are usually about emotions and feelings and joys and contentment. And I see you this here because you're not rushing. You're not running away. You are trotting nicely in the right direction for your inner self now with your own feelings. And I see that person is going to be meeting someone. I see Pisces. All right, I do see that in the future. Others thought, you're crazy, you're nuts. You know, here's a little crab down here. You know, when you came out and you fought back, they thought you were nuts, woman. You know, or you're nuts, okay? It could be a male. I'm sorry, I shouldn't do that. But you know, they thought you were nuts. It wasn't because of. It wasn't because you were nuts, or insane, or not thinking clearly. It's because they could no longer control you. All right. That's because you found your inner peace with yourself. So they were hateful. So they thought you were crazy, but you were just happy that you had an enlightenment, that you're better. You didn't have to accept the circumstances you were in. You didn't have to listen to that outer side world and be treated like a possession anymore. You finally found the inner peace and joy that you were more than that. The high priestess. All right? And now this could be, the high priestess itself could be a person who's a Pisces too. I could see that being connected as being one as well. All right? But the fact is, everybody thought that you were crazy. They were talking, they're giving out secrets, whispering behind your back, that kind of thing. Okay, so you're wondering, is there ever going to be someone there? And yes, there is. That's your fear. You're just wondering if there ever will be. You feel like you're hanged upside down. You know, you went through this a few times already, and it's always been the same. But now you've seen yourself, your inner self, and you accepted that of who you are, and not dimming your own light. There is someone for you, and I feel like that person is more a Pisces person, someone who is more creative or in tune as the same as yourself. All right, and that's where this is the Nine of Wands. So I see this more of the creative side, maybe some status. All right, and it is coming to you, and it's going to be a little rough ride to get there. There might be even a trip involved in order to get there. All right, or perhaps you have to balance a little bit more of your emotions to see that a little bit more. But don't worry, it is there. You are getting there, and you will get there. So I hope this reading resonates with you, or in some respects, maybe some of the past, maybe not the future yet. Maybe you've already come into these positions already. The one wonderful thing about YouTube's and these channels is once you are drawn to a certain channel, and when you feel like, oh, I want to check that out, what is that? But you're a little bit nervous. Okay, maybe you didn't yesterday, but maybe 3 weeks down the road you'll come down to this reading. But it's at the choices you make, and at the time of those choices. If you're not ready to hear this, you won't be clicking on this button. But if you're intrigued to know, well, then you're going to watch the whole video. And that's the whole idea. Everybody has a choice. You can choose, and when the time is right, the time is right. There is no fate, there is no coincidence. It's just the right time for that particular moment. All right, and I hope, please feel free to hit the subscribe and like button and leave a comment below. Thank you.